fruity, 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 fruity.
Greetings, my beautiful lovelies. It's Emmy. How are you? It's great to see you, and welcome back to another episode of Fruity Fruits, where I taste new fruits to me. So if you're new to the series, I'll put a link down below to the playlist. Definitely check it out because there are so many very, very interesting fruits. Now today, I am going to be tasting a fruit that I have waited over a year for. I placed an order for this, a request, put myself on the list, and that was back in August of 2022. So over a year, I've been patiently waiting for this fruit, and it is this. This little bowl right here contains peanut butter fruit. I heard about it, I read about it, and I found that I could order it. I ordered these from Miami Fruits. This was about $100 for these beautiful orange fruits. And part of the reason why they're so expensive is that each branch only fruits 2 of these fruits. These are native to Central and South America. The scientific name is Bunchosia glandifera, and they grow on tall shrubs that can grow about 30 feet tall. They take about 3 years before they start producing fruit. Another reason why they are difficult to find is that they're difficult to ship. Once they're ripe, they're very fragile. So when they're growing on the tree, they are a greenish color, and when they start to turn ripe, they turn this beautiful orange tangerine color. And when they are fully ripe and ready to eat, they turn a bright red color. It almost looks like a cherry tomato. And of this entire bowl, only one of them is completely ready to eat. Most of the time, these are eaten fresh, but they can be used to make jams and jellies. I don't think I mentioned that the shrub that they grow on is an evergreen, and they have 2 fruiting seasons, one in spring and one in summer. Peanut butter fruit is called the peanut butter fruit, as you might have suspected, because it's supposed to taste like peanut butter. So that is why I'm here primarily, is because not only do I want to taste this, but I want confirmation that these taste like peanut butter. So one ripe example here, I'm going to be leaving these out at room temperature to ripen. They've been here for a couple days, but it's starting to get cold here in New England, and these still have not turned red yet. So these will continue to ripen, although I do want to taste one like this. I have one that looks like a little red cherry tomato, so that's the one I'm going to be tasting today. So here's what they look like up close. Aren't they neat? They kind of look like a little bit like a peach, but they have a bit of a texture on them that looks sort of like a citrus. But my understanding is that you can eat the entire fruit, and there's a little nubbin where it was attached to the plant, and they're about the size of a grape tomato or a kumquat. Now, right now, these ones are pretty firm. I don't know if you can hear how firm they are, but that's what they look like. Well, this bright red one here is pretty squishy. So I think this is the one that's the ripe one, and it's ready to eat. No smell of peanut butter whatsoever, or anything for that matter. They feel kind of rubbery, a little bit like a lime, but a little bit more traction to the feel. You know what I mean? Here we go. Ooh, look at that. That's beautiful. It reminds me of a red pepper or something. I don't see seeds. Ooh, it's fragrant. It smells a little bit piquant. And starchy? What does starch smell like? I don't know, a little bit like a sliced potato with a little spice to it. Okay, let's cut the soft one. Oh my gosh, there's a seed inside. Okay, look at that. Okay, look at the difference in interior from this one to this one. See that? Ooh, has a similar smell, but not as strong piquanty smell to it, like herbaceous. Alrighty, my lovelies, a taste I've been waiting over a year for, the ripe peanut butter fruit. Itadakimasu. I don't know. Well, it's sweet. Interesting. The texture is not a texture I associate with fruit. It's not succulent or juicy. It's more soft and mushy and slightly sticky, a little bit like a candied yam, like that kind of texture, a little bit sticky. The flavor is nutty. It is. Does it taste like peanut butter? I'm not sure about that. Now, let's try the one that's a little less ripe. This one has a much firmer texture. Huh, that actually tastes nuttier. This one's less sweet than the bright one, but to me this one has more pronounced kind of peanutty flavor. It's not very sweet, a little bit sweet. It tastes more to me like a tuber, like a potato or a yam, but even less sweet than a yam. Although the first one I had that was riper was about as sweet as a yam or sweet potato. It's a little bit woody on the top. That one tastes more like pumpkin to me, like raw pumpkin. There you have it, my first taste of peanut butter fruit. And for my batch, it is reminiscent of peanut butter, but I wouldn't say peanut butter, yes, instantly. And maybe that simply has to do with the color association as well. No, the taste isn't there for me. I feel like peanut butter has such a distinctive, strong flavor. This doesn't taste like peanut butter to me, in my opinion. It does taste nutty. But now I know. Isn't that a wonderful feeling? So apparently these grow in a tropical warm climate. So I could try germinating one of these, but it probably won't survive outdoors at all. I'm gonna allow these to continue to ripen on my countertop, and I will give more of these a taste as they ripen. Hi lovelies, I am back. It has been a few days since I last tasted the peanut butter fruit, and at that time I only had one ripe fruit. Now I have many. Look, here we go. So last time when I tasted it, I was kind of disappointed by the flavor. I didn't find it particularly peanut buttery, but I'm hoping now that my sample size is larger, that might change. So let's find out. Itadakimasu. Pretty similar, but I'm still very surprised at the texture. Look how soft and mushy it is. It's not succulent or fruity, it's mushy, kind of pasty. Isn't that interesting? Look at that texture. And while it is sweet, it's not so sweet. Again, I'm reminded of sweet potato. You know what? It does kind of taste peanutty, but not peanut buttery. In my opinion, it tastes more like a boiled peanut. Yeah, totally. Down in the southern parts of the United States, boiled peanuts are hugely popular. I am a huge fan. You can find them at roadsides, stands, convenience stores, everywhere. You can get them spiced or just plain boiled, and I love them. They have kind of the texture of cooked beans, and so does this. This is a little bit sweeter than boiled peanuts though, but it has a very similar flavor. Not peanut butter, but boiled peanuts. Totally. Uncannily. Alrighty. Okay, I'm convinced. Peanut fruit, in my opinion, rather than peanut butter fruit. Peanut butter has more of an intensely roasted, nutty flavor to me. More concentrated and just bigger. Well, this is more subtle and mild. But yeah, got it. Let me know in the comments if there are any other fruity fruits that you want me to taste or try. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that one. I hope you learned something. Please share this video with your friends. Follow me on social media, like this video, subscribe, and I shall see you in the next one. Toodaloo, take care, bye.
Fruity, 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 fruity.
I can use a blooper from the old one, I think.